YouTube, what's good, everybody? Hope I'm having a great day today. Happy Thursday. You guys already saw everything's back day. I'm trying to set this up while I make my concoction, my little experiment right here, which is beta alanine. And you're gonna put a little bit of C4 in there. But yeah, guys, we're about to go in and hit a back day. It's gonna be an amazing day. Basically what we're gonna do is I want to start with like barbell rows. I haven't done those in a while. Just for like 3 sets of like 6 to 10. And from there on, I want to move to this angled machine row. And then once I move to the angled machine row, I'll probably go with like a seated low row. Meaning, when I say low row, well, I'll explain as I go because I actually have my mic this time. But let's say if I'm doing a barbell row, the main thing is driving it towards my belly button while keeping my elbows like driving it towards my hips, right? And then when I go into the angled row, the main thing is to actually focus on my upper back and my mid back. And then the seated row is just all lower, right? And the reason why I want to focus on these things, well, lower to mid. And the reason why I want to focus on these things, for me, when it comes to working my back, I like to go like to fold. And I like to go isolate. And then from there on, I'll probably finish with like a lumbar row, which is like a one-arm, single-arm row. And once I finish up with that, I'll probably just go to biceps and just do regular bicep curls, even though I did biceps a little bit yesterday. But that was only just to like, that was only part of like that chest workout. It wasn't too much, which just to keep me warm, keep me going. But today we're gonna actually have like, let's say 2 workouts where we just focus on biceps. Probably go to barbell close grip curls for about 3 sets of 10. And then from there on, I'll go to single-arm cable curls for about 3 sets of 10 on each side, maybe 15, maybe 20 on each side. But yeah, I'm excited. Let me finish putting the rest of this up. Not all of it, only half. Every time I go, I only drink half. I never drink the full thing. And boom, that's it. Let's go. Damn, I got the hiccups like a motherfucker right now. Woo! But it is what it is. This workout might be fun. Let's go. Let's eat. What's good, yo? So we're gonna get started with the barbell row, baby. So guys, when it comes to barbell row, I did 3 sets. First set was 1 plate. I just started recording my second as soon as I warmed up. I usually like do the first set without recording, and then the second set, if Marco's not there, so therefore I just keep a flow. But most importantly, I always remember by the second set, hey, third set, record. So it like sticks into my brain. But yeah, we went for barbell rows. We went for 3 sets of 10. One thing is I was using straps, and the last set I did a drop set, which basically just goes from 225 to 1 plate. One thing is when it comes to barbell rows, one thing you guys really want to make sure, like really focus on is like your base is solid. I know you might see like my upper body moving a little bit. Doesn't mean I'm like jerking or losing control. Trust me, I have full control of it the entire time, right? But my base is solid to where my hips are in one spot, my knees are slightly bent, my feet are not budging. Yes, my upper body's moving, but that movement I actually want. For me, I always like to stretch when I'm doing back. I utilize the stretch so much, and it's helped me grow my lats so much faster than just trying to pull heavy weight. You know, one of the biggest mistakes that I made in the past when it came to, let's say, just working out overall is just going super heavy. Yeah, I was strong, but my physique was trash. And I'm telling you, like, the biggest thing you want to do is just focus. So you see me right here, single arm rows. Because as soon as we went to barbell rows, we went to single arm rows. We just did 3 sets, and we went from 70. Actually, no, I started at 100. We went from 100 to 115 to 130s, and we got, 10, and then 6. But the biggest thing is, again, look at the stretch. You know, I'm not really jerking it. I'm stretching my lats all the way down and squeezing at the top. It's what I like to call the pull, tug, and let go. So yeah, pull, tug, and let go. Pull, tug, and let go. After this, went to one of my personal favorite machines. I literally just found this machine in the gym, and I've been abusing it. So this is kind of like a barbell row, but for me, the biggest thing with this is I have a lot more control. And my main focus is kind of like squeezing my mid to like upper back. And the biggest thing again, guys, is stretch out and then squeeze through. When you stretch, like letting your shoulders hang a little bit, right? Sometimes you guys keep your shoulders all the way tight up. Let them hang a little bit. Really feel that muscle stretch out. Like the stretch is one of the biggest like aspects of training that most people don't focus on. You know, like for example, when you're pulling, like squat, hold it for like a second or two, as much as you can, so you can really feel that muscle engaging. If you haven't felt your muscles, especially like your back, right? You've been working it, you just can't feel it. I want you to one time while you're doing a row, pull, hold, and just squeeze your back as much as you can without even thinking about it. Just squeeze, and when you feel a little pinch, chase that and keep holding it, and then give me a slow release on the way back. I promise you that's going to start engaging your lats. because you're just taking your time. You're giving more effort to that muscle with one single rep versus just jerking it for 10 reps and not really getting too much out of it. And that's the biggest thing, guys. Take your time. But yeah, I absolutely love this machine. Great for your lats, great for your back, great to superset, great to drop set. And yeah, man, I would definitely incorporate this new routine. And I went for this for 3 sets of 10 as well too. Next up, we went to a superset, which is barbell curl to overhead press for 3 sets of 10, superset with close grip row. Whenever I'm doing back, I like to include exercise that includes, let's say, both my biceps and my back, just so I can get my biceps warmed up. But this was a superset, which is basically curl overhead press, superset with close grip. And the biggest thing is I was going for 3 sets of 10 of each. For last set, I got 6 of the curls, but I got 10 when it comes to the curl overhead press. But the second set, it was always 10-10. First set, it was always 10-10. And I just fatigued a little bit towards the end, which is okay. I expect that. But yeah, still give it your all, still push it through as much as you can. But I love including let's say, compound movement like curl overhead press into my back routine. Just keeps me warmed up, keeps my blood flow going, keeps my body just pumping as I'm going mid-workout. And then from there on, again, it's just warming up those other muscle groups you're going to be working on later. Because the biggest thing is now we start to isolate, right? Because you start with compound movements, and now you isolate to the different muscle groups with different machines and accessories that you can utilize to really focus on like one single area. So from here on out, we went to pullovers. And when it came to pullovers, you guys know how my grip is. I don't know if you want to use this grip, but I just love it because the amount of tension that I get while doing so, especially with the stretch position, you could literally see my lats like twitching and left and right. This is exactly what you want. And the biggest thing is put yourself in the best position to where, again, your base is solid. And even if, let's say, you're failing, you can still pull it and tug it towards you while keeping your lats engaged without, let's say, keep leaving your arms straight and then like losing form. So keep your base solid, keep your core engaged, and focus on that. But yeah, when it comes to pullovers, again, I love my grip. You don't have to use this grip if you don't want to. And again, stretch at the top. And if you're going to superset this, your second set, make sure you just take your time. Take your time and feel that tension. Feel that growth. Come on. Moving on to the last back exercise, which is basically the lumbar row. Lumbar row is one of my favorite single arm pulls. The reason is just positioning wise, control wise, variability wise. You have everything to you. Well, you have everything. You can put yourself in the better position that I am now. You could try different stances. It works whatever you want to do. You can sit on the bench. Oh my God, I love a lumbar row. Now, when it comes to this, right, the biggest thing you want to do is, for me, I like to use like a split stance where my right leg. Actually, wait, since I'm switching stance right now, then I'll just explain towards my left. See, as I'm going on my left, now I'm taking my hips, my left hip, and just pushing it towards the corner of the bench so I'm stable, and then my offhand is flat on the bench. Or if you have like a good grip, then you can go like at it too. But at the end of the day, you want to keep that offhand on the bench, so therefore you have control over your entire body. You want to keep your body in one stable, fixed position as you're performing the exercise. Now again, like I always say, pull, tug, let go. For me, any handle really doesn't really matter what I'm using when doing this. It's all about my positioning, my body positioning, and just making sure I'm tight. But from there on, literally, again, you want to pull, tug, hold for 2 seconds, and really stretch it out as you go, and then pull right back in. And the biggest thing I did is I did a drop set towards the end. So after I did 10 on each arm with that weight, and I went to a lower weight and then finished off with there. Last but not least, lateral raises. We did these for 3 sets of 15, which is just the 15 pounders, nothing crazy. And then that was basically for my for my back and biceps workout. And you're probably like, why you include lateral raise in your shoulder workout? Well, to me, my upper back, my shoulders, my rear delts are part of my back too. So I just like to include that within my routine, shoulders not, directly, but my rear delts definitely, like my mid traps definitely, that's part of my back. So therefore I like to hit those targets. Not to hit those targets, those muscle groups. But yeah, after this, we're just imposing. And the biggest thing, again, we're getting leaner, we're taking our time with things. I'm a lot lighter now than I was, like, let's say a month ago. I've lost 5 pounds so far, which is really good. I went from 209 to 204 now, and basically now I just want to get myself to the 200s and potentially finish off a 190-ish. So yeah, that's going to be the biggest challenge for me, is probably go from 195 to 190, but I think I'm going to be all right based on how things are going so far, because at the end of the day, last show I came in at 185, right? So for me, I want to be able to come to 190, so therefore I could be a little bit bigger, have more muscle mass, but more try to get leaner at 190, because I think a 190 me would be a little bit different than 185 me. So let's really see how that plays out, because I'm excited for it. I am. But yeah, hope you guys are enjoying it so far. And then after this posing, I did some cardio, and this is probably the hardest form of cardio you'll ever do. If you do this, you will, like 3 times a week, holy shit, you'll lose weight, right? So what this is basically you go in, and it's just a rowing machine, right? And you just basically do 10 minutes. You do 1 off, 1 on, 1 off, 1 on, 2 on, 2 off, 2 on, 2 off. And then, you basically finish with, not 2 off, but it's just you're off. You finish with 2 on, and you're done after that. And it's 10 minutes. Brutal. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hope you have the best day ever. Stay beautiful, stay blessed, keep crushing it. Hey, it's time to dominate and win. Come on. Let's go. Peace.